So today is going to be really a delayed video. This product has been out for a very long time, but I just felt like I wanted to do my take on it. I needed to do it justice. Like I just had to try it. So this is the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer, which caused a lot of controversy in terms of the fact that people thought she was copying Fenty Beauty. So I will say that I don't necessarily think that's the case, because it does take quite some time to drop a product. And mind you, I have not tried the ColourPop concealers, but let me know if you want me to do a video on that, because I did want to do it when it first came out, then I totally forgot, but I do want to try out and compare that with the NARS and, you know, my usual battle videos. Anyways, I'm rambling. Point being is it was just brought a lot of conversation to the beauty world and beauty industry, which I thought, you know, was good. It's good to be able to voice your opinion and things out there. Now, she did have a very large shade range, which I thought was really good. And of course, with that means a lot of struggles with trying to find your color. So that's kind of what I felt like I had to go through. I did buy 3 concealers from her, and I bought gingerbread, cinnamon, and espresso. Now I couldn't figure out what color I would be, and I didn't really like the fact, honestly, I hate the fact that it's only online only. I don't really usually gear towards brands like that. Like, the reason I fell in love with Morphe was because I saw it on IMAX, like in person, and then I knew their quality and I knew what I was going to get. Mind you, also their price point isn't that high, so like if you're going to take the chance on one of their products, you're not really losing that out that much anyway. So I don't really like, that was just an example, but I don't really like only online based makeup. It's just find it very, very hard to get colors and swatches and whatever. And then makeup that I do buy online would be Sephora, where you know you can return it if you're not satisfied or you're not happy with what you get. So with this situation, there's not even an exchange policy, there's no returns, everything is final friggin' sale. So as usual, I wanted to do my different categories that I go through. The first thing I want to talk about was the application process, so I'll leave that segment here. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch the 3 on my face, and then I'll show you guys the differences. So the first one I'm going to swatch is the lightest one. I have my mirror in front of me, so I'm just going to keep looking down. But basically for my under eye, this was cinnamon, and in the picture it looked really like, I don't know, it made like a lot of sense. Then I came in person, I was like, I don't think I'm a fan anymore. You know what, let me do a bigger swatch so you guys can really see the difference. So that's gingerbread, and I just feel like it's too late. Like, if this was circa 2014, you'd probably go for it. Right now, I'm trying to be more my color. I want to look like second skin. I don't want to look like overly highlighted. This one is, ooh, why am I looking at that part for the name? This one is gingerbread, which I feel like is what I would have closest to what I would want. It's closest to, in my opinion, is closest to espresso, which I'll also leave a clip so that you guys can kind of see the comparison. And then the last one, espresso, sorry, an LA Girl Pro Concealer. Then there's espresso in this color, which I feel like is a little too dark. Once it's blended out, I think it's just really close to my natural skin color, which then, I mean, like I said, I do want to look more like second skin, but I do want that little tint of highlight, and I don't think this is going to give me that, but this will be really nice in the summertime where I'm trying to do a no makeup look. That'll be really nice. So this is more so like a glam makeup, this is more so like everyday makeup look, and I think I'm just gonna give gingerbread, or no, sorry, cinnamon to my mom or family member who's a lot lighter, because that is a little too much. I think that is just a little too light for me and what I feel comfortable wearing for my makeup. I will blend them out here. I think I put them too close to each other, but let's just blend them so you can kind of get an idea. So as you can tell, that's really close to my skin color, which I think is really pretty, just obviously for an everyday makeup. This lightly applied and blended in would be really nice as an under eye. I think that's enough. Like, I'm not wearing any concealer right now, so you can probably tell that if that was put under my eye, it would look really, really nice. And then this one, I'm not even bothering, but it's too light. So yeah, that's my take on the 3. Those are the 3 that I felt most confident purchasing. I actually thought cinnamon would have been a lot closer to my skin color. I don't know, sometimes mentally I feel like I'm a lot lighter than I am, but like I tell you guys in like pretty much every video, I do travel a lot, so sometimes I'm a lot darker, sometimes I'm like lighter, and then sometimes I'm just like what I feel like is my color, which is a nice little in between. And I'm getting definitely to my winter shade, which is just a lot lighter. So I feel like this is really orangey than what I'm used to and what I like. I'm not this red undertone. I feel like it's giving me a lot of like what's it called, like color correction feel than it is a concealer. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna try and put some of the, damn, I don't even know. Let me put some of the espresso and see if that'll make it more sense. But I just feel like then at that point I'm not really highlighting anything. I can't. This is really funny. You know what? Let's just throw this into, see if that makes it any better. This is too late, but just a little bit might work. This is hella red. So as you guys probably just saw then is the application process. I felt like it was very easy to apply when I figured out what shade I was. Honestly, I felt like it did do justice in terms of picking quite a few shade selections and really going in with based off of what I usually would purchase from other brands, and then I kind of just based it. But obviously with computer screens and stuff, this is why I don't like buying only online based items. You can't fully tell what a color is just by seeing a photo that's printed online or posted online, because of the fact that lighting could be different, undertone could be different, exactly what you guys just saw. Now the color that I did was so convinced I was, even from a hand swatch, I was like, yeah, I'm gingerbread. Like I already know it, gingerbread is my color. But then honestly, it ended up being so a red undertone. I felt like it was low-key mixed. Like I felt like I missed my LA Girl espresso with my LA Girl color correcting, and it was like, let's go ham and make a concealer color. Like it was too much. So by the time like I could look like this, where it was closest to what I would normally look like, but I'm still not even fully satisfied with what my face looks like right now, it ended up being, I had to mix all the colors together. My favorite of the 3 would definitely have to be espresso. That is going to be like my summer no makeup look color. Like, you know what I mean? If I end up going with this particular brand, I might, like, you know what I mean? Like I have so many concealers, I might not even really grab that much. So anyways, if I do, I think really espresso will be the one that I go with. So that leads me into the category about color. I feel like the color was just a no, and you can't even test, like unless you're getting a PR pack where you have every single color and then you could really know, which really is an ideal situation. That's like being in the store. Not everybody gets that opportunity at all. Majority of people don't. So in reality, I just feel like it's not really worth it for 20 bucks. Now, when you look at ColourPop, which is a lot cheaper, I'm pretty sure the concealers are like $6 from what I remember seeing online. You can go and test out 10 concealers for the price of the Kylie Cosmetics and probably get the same quality. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just don't feel like, personally for me, I don't know. I'm not really a fan so far. I bought it and I did double check. Now cinnamon, obviously, it did say red undertones, and a lot of them say on the website, like while I'm looking through this, that there are a lot of red undertones. Now Toffee is more yellow, and I feel like that would have probably been a lot more appropriate for me to try. But I felt like when I looked at the color, it looked really light. It looked really light, and then that is the darkest of the deep dark tones that wasn't a red undertone. Everything else is a red undertone. So now the red, like espresso works perfectly for me, which is a red undertone, but it didn't give me the lighter, slightly lighter under eye. I had to mix all three to get that. You know, I don't want to be really, really light. Like, I don't want to put, like, what color is this? Cinnamon right on my under eye. Like, you guys can even tell from that, that's going to be too much. But at the same time, what I want under my eye, I don't want it to be too red undertone. And that's what I felt like happened. I usually gear towards neutral shade, neutral undertones concealers. Those work perfectly for me. They're my babies. Like, I'm good with that. Going into the size of it, I feel like in these, like, this is the size that you're getting. In them, I feel like you get a lot of product. I do use, obviously, I use more concealer. Do I use more concealer than I use foundation? I don't know, but I feel like you could do a lot more with concealer than you can do foundation. Like, sometimes foundation you just feel like it's a little heavy, you get hot, you don't want to, but concealer, you can conceal the problem areas, you know, blend it in and you're out the door. So size wise, I feel like you're good. I mean, it is 0.22 ounces. I'll compare that with my other ones and leave a little link here, or a video here or here. But yeah, I just feel like size wise it's like a standard concealer size. Like, that's really what you're getting if you're getting one of the tubable ones. The next thing I want to talk about was the price. I don't feel like it's worth it for $20 for an online brand that you can't test out. 20 is a little bit steep. If you want to go lesser then, and then people can go and go ham and then buy a whole bunch of stuff, try on different things, and then, I mean, you know, like, I can give it to a friend, that's cool, but like, I'm giving 2 of these 3 away. That's $40 at USD that I'm giving away because they're just not gonna work for me. You know what I mean? Where, unless I really want to sit and mix all 3 every single time I do my makeup, which I really highly don't. You guys know me. The easier the application process, the better. So this is just, I don't think the price is worth the chance, the risk that you're taking, when you can just go to Sephora and you can really try on. And then also, even if you do buy something online, return it and then get something that actually really does work for you. I don't fully believe in mixing things to make it work for your skin if you can avoid it. And I think in this situation with concealer, there are a lot of concealers out there. I think you can avoid it. And how available is it? It just is available online. I feel like on the website, I don't think they ran out of these. The last thing I want to mention, yeah, sorry, I have one. It's like Tuesday night, life is good. The last thing that I want to mention would definitely have to be the blendability with other colors. Now, I don't feel like it's fully doing it for me. I really did try my best. I used Fix Plus, I used my beauty blender, I used my brush. I feel like it feels like skin on your face, which is beautiful. It's great. It's very lightweight, which is amazing because I think online it says it's medium coverage, which is good. It doesn't really mention the weight of it. No, not from what I see anyways. But it doesn't really mention the weight of it, so I like that I don't feel it. I don't feel the concealer, which is great, when I did put quite a bit on in order to, you know, be able to tell. But like you can see here, it's just not, it ain't fully blended. And I did put in quite a bit of elbow grease, and it's just not doing it for me, you know? I don't know, it could be me being overly critical, but that's just how I feel. Overall, in terms of the entire process of this, and like doing from the online, having to order it online, having to research prior to the coloring, the application process, waiting for delivery, that took quite some time too. The entire process, I just don't feel like it really is worth it. You know, it's not like it's a horrible price point. It is only $20, but I feel like saying that, like, yeah, I can say that for a Sephora brand, but I don't think I would say that for something that I bought online. I probably won't, I definitely won't purchase these concealers again. They feel fabulous, which sucks. I feel like the quality is really good, but the coloring is just really not my thing. the least you could do is pull a Huda Beauty and you really put in work with charts and comparing it to other brands. Otherwise, you can't just be a standalone online store and just do that, you know what I mean? Whereas, or like ColourPop, they had a lot of trials with with beauty influencers and stuff like that. Like you can really, you can do your research and you can find your product or what you want based off of what they put online and who they work with online. But I just feel like right now in this day and age, with how much and how big the makeup industry is and how much it's blown up, there really isn't an excuse for people to be buying your product that is non-returnable and non-exchangeable without being able to see anything prior to. Like I don't know, I think it's a bit much. But anyways, that's my take on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video isn't too long. I'm like looking at the screen and it's saying 13 minutes, and I really like my videos to be like 5 to 7 minutes long. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. Check me out for way more videos. I always say this after every video, but I do have a lot more content coming. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.